So that's me on the left when I weighed 265 pounds. The photo on the right is the same me. I weighed 190 pounds. That was the new corn syrup fructose-free me. No worries tonight about another boring story about weight loss. Tonight is about sex, specifically black soldier fly sex. Now, please meet the black soldier fly doing what they do best. Warning, later on this evening, I'm going to be showing a sexually explicit video. So I ask that you please send all small children out of the room for their own protection. So now, before I get to the black soldier fly, a little bit about my organic journey. Like all good journeys, it starts with a Netflix binge. I was watching movies like Food Matters, Fat, Sick, and Nearly Dead, Hungry for Change, Forks Over Knives, and of course, The Expendables. Now, The Expendables had nothing to do with this, but it's a very good movie. So, I used a Best Buy gift card that I had to purchase a juicer, and I would make my transformation. So no longer would I eat fast food, junk food, processed food. I would juice, and I would juice organically. Juicing for me became a habit like Wednesday night bingo. And without changing any exercise routine, the pounds just dropped off. So like all good journeys, I needed a fresh source of vegetables. And so I went to YouTube and I researched aquaponic farming. I would grow vegetables, raise tilapia, and be farm food sufficient. So you can see my very simple plan for aquaponic farming would be the use of fish and plants in a closed system. Now, aquaponics, in short, removes a solid poo from the water through homemade biofilters that convert the ammonia to nitrogen. They feed the nitrogen to plants that return the fresh water back to the fish so that they can poo in it again. Now, Blake here from the Illinois Department of Natural Resources felt that I was capable of keeping fish alive, so he issued me a permit to raise and keep tilapia. So far to date, no fish have died. Every fish is just fine. So the fish dined on a pureed, dehydrated blend of worms, duckweed, and my pulp from juicing. Now, I found the blend to be kind of bland and tasteless, but the fish loved it. So the drawback here was the worms were not really a great protein source, and they did not offer the production that I needed to feed my fish. So enter the sex-crazed black soldier fly. This fly that I heard of could reproduce in quantity. It loved to mate. It loved to have lots of larvae that were 48% in protein. So this was going to be a feed source that I could use, so I ordered 100 larvae that I would nourish into sex-crazed flies. Now, the black soldier fly has a very short lifespan of 44 days. Egg, larva, mature larva, fly, sex-crazed fly, egg-laying fly, and then a dead fly. Now, black soldier flies make great house pets because house flies want nothing to do with them. So, a larva can eat its weight every 12 hours. 2 pounds of larva can eat 4 pounds of food scrap a day. On the left is 2 pounds of chicken, add in a mix of 2 pounds of larva, and within 12 hours, chicken bones. Now, larvae will, when they're ready to become flies, will self-harvest out of the compost bin. This is bin number 5. I call it the 50-50 bin. If the larva exits on the right, it becomes fish food. If the larva exits on the left, it becomes a fly and gets to go on and have crazy fly sex. The choice is all theirs. You can see here the larva has been dropped in the soil. It comes back up as a fly. It's ready to mature. What's nice about the black soldier fly, it has no mouth. So it's not going to eat, it's not going to carry germs. Like I said, it's a great house pet. So now we're getting closer to our video moment. When a black soldier fly is ready to mate, they fly through the air and they clash into each other, grab each other, and throw each other to the ground. Does this sound familiar? So once the black soldier fly is back on the ground, they mount each other in what I will refer to as the wolf-wolf position. After that, they are coupled, and they will twist around in something that resembles Dr. Doolittle's push me, pull you. Now they're having crazy fly sex. So, black soldier fly orgy. So, I watched two flies having sex for an hour and a half, and I felt totally inadequate. Not just the fact that it was an hour and a half, but in a fly's life, that was 7.5 months of having sex one year without being a fire. It's not right. So the impregnated fly will seek out a food source. They'll lay their eggs in a crevice or a crack near the food, not on the food, and the whole process starts again. So the eggs become larvae, they crawl towards the food, they will eat, and unfortunately the fly dies. So as you can see, by switching away from the red worms and deciding to pimp out the black soldier fly, I have pounds of larvae on a weekly basis. I have more protein than I need to feed the fish. It's a free, constant supply. Now, what if we extend ourselves outside of my small little farm and we talk about other possibilities? Pound for pound, this source as a protein source can outproduce any other protein source on the planet. And we know how hard raising protein is on Mother Earth. So what if we were to look to a protein source that could not only eat our food scraps, but other things to reproduce itself? So tonight I leave you with black soldier fly larva burgers. And I ask you to think, what if we stop by Schnucks to buy some delicious black soldier fly Crunchables? So now I'm going to ask, is anybody in the audience ready to step into the future and sample some Crunchables?